Cleveland, Ohio, 1859. A 20-year-old bookkeeper, $2,000 borrowed. The beginning of the largest fortune in American history. He kept meticulous records, every cent tracked, a discipline that would define the largest fortune in American history. (1863), Titusville, Pennsylvania, the first drilled oil well, an industry and an empire about to be born. Cleveland became the refining capital. Rockefeller and partners built their first refinery, 30 barrels a day, the empire's foundation. By 1870, the pieces were in place. A company was about to be born that would change everything. January 10th, 1870. Standard Oil Incorporated, $1 million in capital, the beginning of the greatest monopoly in history. Within 3 months, 22 of 26 Cleveland competitors were bought, shut down, or bankrupted. The consolidation had begun. (1882), the Standard Oil Trust. 40 corporations governed, a legal structure so complex, few could fully understand it. Standard Oil controlled nearly all American oil production, refining, and transportation. A monopoly, undeniable and unprecedented. Investigative journalist Ida Tarbell began digging. What she found would eventually bring the empire to court. By 1912, Rockefeller's personal fortune approached $900 million, 2.3% of the entire United States economy. September 28, 1916. He became America's first documented billionaire, a milestone no one had ever reached.
Read all about it. Standard Oil founder reaches milestone. First billionaire!
Behind the wealth, ruthless tactics, manufactured railroad car shortages, buying up every barrel competitors needed. Total control. The company communicated in code. Standard Oil was called Club. Rockefeller himself. Chowder. Secrecy at every level. The empire had reached its absolute peak, but scrutiny was building. The courts were about to intervene. In 1911, the United States Supreme Court ruled Standard Oil violated federal antitrust law. The empire would be dismantled. Standard Oil broken into 34 separate companies. Among the successors, ExxonMobil and Chevron. Ironically, the breakup made him wealthier. His shares across 34 companies appreciated far beyond the original whole. The world's most famous monopoly had just multiplied itself into some of history's most valuable corporations. The oil empire was legally broken. But the family's ambitions were only just beginning. In 1901, the Rockefeller Institute for Medical Research. A new chapter began, transforming oil wealth into modern medicine. $50 million donated to medical research by the 1930s, the foundation for modern pharmaceutical science. The General Education Board, later the Rockefeller Foundation, chartered in 1913, targeted philanthropy on an unprecedented scale. Total lifetime donations, $540 million, the largest philanthropic giving the world had ever documented. From oil to medicine to education, the Rockefeller name was being rebuilt deliberately. The family developed a long association with Chase Manhattan Bank, a new generation, a new domain of power. In 1955, Chase merges with the Bank of Manhattan Company. The grandson steps forward to lead the next chapter. In 1961, One Chase Manhattan Plaza, a landmark building, reshaping New York's entire skyline. Family trusts, established in 1934 and 1952, administered entirely by Chase Bank. The fortune and the bank, now intertwined. Oil built the fortune. Medicine gave it purpose. Banking made it permanent. In 2014, fifth-generation descendants publicly criticized ExxonMobil, their own family's oil legacy, over climate change.
The ongoing debate surrounding the family's oil legacy versus the climate crisis.
Because the source of our wealth is fossil fuels, we feel an enormous moral responsibility. A descendant's own words. 2014, 2016, 2020. 3 Rockefeller funds divested from fossil fuels, the family moving beyond its own origin. Oil, medicine, banking, philanthropy. 4 generations, one name, a dynasty still being written. Real research, cinematic truth. If this dynasty story fascinated you, subscribe. Join the RSK Empire.